Hi friends, welcome back to Alice Playworld. Pretty soon we're Heroes of the Storm, hopefully. I've been having a lot of technical issues because I just updated the software I used to record and it's not gelling well with Adobe Premiere. So we'll see, hopefully you're able to see this. Let's have some Murky fun. Welcome to the Garden of Terror. Enemy team Kerrigan, Chen, Brightwing, Kalthos, Sergeant Hammer. Friendly team Thrall, Vala, Malfurion, Sergeant Hammer, and Murky. Alright, our abilities really quickly, in case you don't know, you haven't heard. Our Q is called Slime. It does damage in an area and applies slime to nearby enemies, slowing them by 20% for 8 seconds, which is really good, able to catch up people and kill them and whatnot, as well as letting our teammates escape. Our dog ability, Pufferfish, throws a little fishy in an area. After a short delay, it will explode, doing tons of damage. However, the enemy team can't just auto-attack it to kill it, although they usually don't do that in quick match. Our E ability, Safety Bubble, we become invulnerable for 2 seconds. While active, we cannot cast abilities or attack. But that's quite right, because we're going to use it mostly to not die. And of course our trade, which you'll see here momentarily, we do not have to worry about a Nova, so we can actually proudly put it right here. Basically, if we die and our egg is still alive, we will respawn shortly right at it, so it's not a big deal. Let's go ahead and try to help Thrall. He's a little bit out of position. It's scary. I don't know why he's just sort of sitting there. I'm going to try to... Oh, man, that's devastating. I don't know what he was doing. We do a little bit of damage, but I couldn't really save him, as he just sort of stood there and died. We do have a Kerrigan, so we're going to be picking up block at first level, just because I think it gives you a lot more survivability, especially if you're going to be with that Thrall down here in the bottom lane. I suspect this is not going to be great. We also have a Sergeant Hammer, so we have to be careful about that. Let's go ahead and throw out that as we do bubble out of here, trying to make them waste their cooldowns. We do a little bit of damage, but really we're not going to be able to poke a lot more, because the Sergeant Hammer is actually being really diligent about doing the damage here. It looks like our Thrall's back. Let's see how he responds to that. Let's go ahead and make sure we are not... It's gonna be a long game, ladies and gentlemen. It does not look like this Thrall is I don't know. I think he might be trolling on purpose, I would gather. Alright, let's go ahead and try to stay here and get a little bit of XP. I'm assuming Hammer is still there. Never mind, he does move back. We do get hit twice by block, and then we reposition ourselves. Remember, it's not a big deal if we die, but we don't want to be dying so often. So for the moment being, we're just going to sort of hang out here. Go ahead and mount up. I'll go ahead and face check that. It looks like Vala doing a good job for engaging there. But we'll go ahead and clear out the rest of the lane. It looks like she did come down here for a little bit of support. We're going to have to be forced back. I am going to drop a Pufferfish right here on top of a Slime. So just make sure the lane gets pushed back a little bit. And we're able to do some more fun stuff. Looks like Thrall going really deep there. Oh, sorry, Hammer. He's going to die. So I'm just going to go help Vala clear these seeds out. Because I'm tired. I'm tired of it. I can't be doing that. It looks like she should not be going that way. That's a scary spot. It looks like Hammer is going really deep. She's going to try to go in here. I'm going to try to dive in here for Hammer, but I cannot. And I'm going to be forced to bubble out of there. It looks like did not listen to me. Tried to go for the kill. She actually did pick up the kill. I'm sorry. I didn't even pay attention. But we're really unable to do much else. I'm going to try to continue to push this middle lane, as it looks like our teammates are sort of stuck in the top. Let's go ahead and drop a Pufferfish. That should be able to clear it out. And then head up here. We'll try to fight together for something. At level 4, we're going to be picking up Living the Dream. Increase ability power the longer we're alive. It's basically like gathering power, but for Murky. Let's go ahead and slow down Kalthos as we do chase him here. Trying to go as deep as possible. We do get picked up by the enemy Kalthos. We're going to go ahead and bubble out as we just engage there a little bit. We do die. We were unable to drop a Pufferfish. Again, not a big deal. Our egg is still alive, so we'll be able to come back here, no problem. However, as you can see there, Kerrigan staying in lane to get a little bit of XP is actually not the best. They do get a double kill on us, and I'm going to be forced down here to grab a little bit of XP. Just basically go here and clear this out to make sure we're not falling too far behind. We're still a full level behind the enemy team, as Kerrigan is diligently pushing the middle lane. Actually, 2 levels to make that. Well, nah, it's just 1 level and a little bit. Never mind. I can count. I can do math. I'm going to continue to push here just, again, to try to even out the advantage, as the enemy team is basically getting ahead really, really quickly. And we're going to try to come in here and dispute that. It looks like Malfurion getting caught out of position. We're going to try to go behind him and save him. It looks like Brightwing might shoot me one time, but not a big deal. Maybe I will drop some Pufferfish there in the bushes just to get a little bit of vision. And that should be able to explode there at the last second. Does quite a little bit of damage and also gives us a little bit of vision. But this is not a good engagement from the friendly team. I don't think we should be going that way. It looks like Kerrigan does jump on here. Let's go ahead and bubble out. She does get rooted. Let's go ahead and jump on her as we do the slime. They should be able to pick up the kill there, thanks to Thrall. And now it's just a matter of us being careful. We do eat the mines right in the face. Got to be careful about that. Let's go ahead and throw a Pufferfish out there. Ooh, unable to really do much else. Let's go ahead and get the slime on Chen. That is going to slow him down enough for him to move back. Can we get the jump there on Brightwing? Yes, you can. And now we're going to try to do that. We are pulling more of those, so we got to be careful about this engagement as we do bubble way out and try to retreat. We do get healed up, thanks to Malfurion, which is more than generous. going to be able to let us catch up. We're in a really bad spot. We're not getting seeds. We're not contesting anything. And at the moment, we're severely behind on XP, although we are catching up slightly. So it's not a great moment. We need somebody to dive in. It must be me, I suppose. It looks like Hammer does do quite a little bit of damage. He does get rooted. We're going to try to jump on him. We do the slime. Here comes the Pufferfish out. But Althor and Hammer getting completely body blocked by his friendly Brightwing, but unable to get, we're unable to get the kill and capitalize on that mistake. We are at level 7. The next time we're going to be picking up is going to be Compressed Air. Normally you see us go for a more assassin-heavy Murky build this time around. We're not going to be doing that. We're going for the AoE, and then at level 10 we're going to be picking up March of the Murlocs, which again, I don't think is the greatest thing, to be honest. I believe that the Assassin Murky with Octograb and Slime melee damage is a lot better for team fighting. But this one could be really good if you have the right team comp. We do have this thing here. I'm going to try to start fighting it to try to get some seeds. I can't really, in good faith, tank this all the way by myself. But I can definitely afford to get a couple hits in here, at the very least until he does that, and then grab this region. One of the cool things about Murky is because we have such a low health pool that those region orbs are quite a big percentage of our health. We're going to go ahead and engage on Kerrigan. Trying to do a little bit of damage. Let's go ahead and bubble out as we do get... take a little bit of damage. We're going to be forced back. Good kill there on Kelthas. Trying to jump in here and defy the enemy team, although they're going to be able to get a lot of seeds from here, and we're not going to be able to really have a response. I'm jumping on Kerrigan, trying to do as much damage as I can, although for the moment being, I'm going to try to steal the seeds and then jump back in here with the slime at the last second. This is not enough. It looks like Malfurion is trying to do his best to do as much damage as he can. We do drop a Pufferfish. We try to bubble out. And basically, we're going to have to juke here as we get pushed way back. We did at least get 75 seeds, but that's not enough to deny the enemy team their own, as I did get the bottom guy by themselves and then contested those. So now we're going to have to go in heavy defense, keeping an eye on what the terror goes, because remember, we do have our egg down in the bottom lane, and that is not a great time, because the terror can actually kill it if he manages to break through the wall. So for the time being, we're going to head to the top lane and try to defend that, keeping always an eye on our egg in the bottom lane. Hopefully they will stick to not great gameplay from the terror, although I think they're going to be fine. We're going to go ahead and drop a Pufferfish right there, trying to go through. I don't know why I get Polymorph there. It was silly. I think it might have been Brightwing, actually. So we're going to try to go in here. Let's go ahead and bubble out. Make sure he doesn't kill us. Remember, the terror can actually just swing at me 3 times with that block, and that would just be dying. So I got to be careful about this. I'm going to try to do my best to kill the seeds. Because remember, the DPS from the fort can actually tilt the combat here in our favor. However, Hammer with a really, really strong position there. We do not have our heroic abilities. We do not want to go that deep. So for the moment, we just got to sort of soak up a little bit of XP. It looks like the terror going to the middle lane. And then sort of retreating. He does drop that seed there, doing a lot of damage. I'm going to, again, I think he's heading to the bottom lane now. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and just drop my egg in the base for the moment being. Because if it dies, it's going to be much more of a problem. So we'll drop the egg right here really quickly. Waiting for that level 10 to come. If it can't come soon enough. And then we'll head here at the bottom lane to try to defend this push. It looks like Thrall already there, getting caught outside the walls, taking a lot of damage on top of Polymorph. It's taken down by Brightwing. Really unfortunate. Good Phoenix there from Kelthas. We're going to jump in here and then try to bubble out, as we got to be careful with his Cyclone, or what's it called, Gravity Lapse, because that would have caught us and that would have been a good game for us. Looks like the terror does die. They do pick up the kill on all the towers. And we're in a little bit of a bad spot. We're going to try to drop a little bit of a Pufferfish there, slow Chen down, and then that might be able to get a little bit of damage on him, but it's definitely not enough. Now that we finally have this, we're picking up March of the Murlocs. This might be exactly what we need, actually, to sort of just wait this push. We're going to try to go and bubble behind these guys and then do March of the Murlocs this way. It is actually going to catch most of these guys in a bad spot as we're able to join right there. Let's go ahead and drop Pufferfish there, bubbling out. And actually, we cannot bubble because we have the cooldown. But the March of the Murlocs does quite a little bit of damage. Slows Kelthas. Here comes Vala, able to pick up the kill. And now we're going to be able to clear out the middle lane since we're up. Hopefully, they'll get enough of a chase. But Thrall is going a little deep. And I don't see us doing anything much better than that. Let's go ahead and engage on these guys. Trying to avoid those big rocks as they do quite a little bit of damage. We go ahead and bubble out. And try to stop the Giants, because they're going to be doing a lot of damage if we let them uncontested. It looks like the friendly Thrall does die in the bottom lane. On the top lane, meanwhile, hopefully, Hammer and Malfurion get a positive push, but I don't really see it coming. It looks like Vala's going to get pushed out of here. I'm going to try to rotate to the bottom to help her out, but Kerrigan and Chen completely imposing their will there with a mercenary push, and there's not much I can do about it. I'm going to try to engage here on Chen, trying to do a little bit of damage, and just basically counteract a little bit of their action here, but I'm not really the one equipped to be doing this, as Chen can probably actually kill me if he wanted to do his little kick combo. Let's go ahead and drop yet another Pufferfish right here. Try to bubble out so they can leave me for a second, and that should be enough damage to clear out the lane. Not enough yet, sadly. Now it should be. One of the problems with this build compared to the Assassin Murky is that it's actually really weak in the early levels. Later on, it gets really strong, but for the moment being, it's actually surprisingly weak. Let's go ahead and drop a Pufferfish in between us. Trying to jump here on Chen, but it's really not a good engagement. I'm going to... Oh, Kerrigan's going to kill me. There it is. I did get stuck there by the barbed wires, and now we're finally coming back to life. We need to grab the little camps in the top lane. Instead of chasing, it looks like Vala's going really deep. Just for that, Kael'thas kill is not worth it. I'm going to try to go my way down here and intercept, see if we can get those little seeds, because that'll be not only enough for us to grab it, but we definitely want to deny the enemy team any sort of action. We are going to be able to bubble up and try to run through here. Jumping in there right on Saurian Hammer. Let's go ahead and march to the Murlocs right behind us so we can get a little bit of zoning. It looks like the enemy Saurian Hammer is going to be taking a lot of damage there. We do slime him. That's going to do a lot of damage. We do pick up the kill. Trying to wait for the bubble. We finally get the bubble up. Jumping in behind these guys. Dropping out a Pufferfish and trying to get away. It looks like the Pufferfish does do a little bit of damage in the last Chin guy. And we're able to pick up the kill. I'm going to try to jump here on Kael'thas. It looks like he's going to be taking a lot of damage. We're going to try to go on the other side to basically body block him, but not really going to be able to do much else. We're going to try to jump in here. We're going to drop a Pufferfish and just keep chasing him. Can we get enough damage there? Let's go ahead and bubble out. We do pick up the kill on Kael'thas. However, Brightwing and Chen are going to be chasing me, doing a lot of damage. I don't think he can get away. Brightwing does hit me. That block saving my life, and now he gets slowed down just in time for us to make it out of there. Barely alive. We still need 20 seeds, which is not looking great, so I need my friendly team to respawn and come here for a re-engagement, and maybe that would be the only way we can do it. We're still very low on health, so we're going to try to wait here. Looks like we're going to be able to drop a Pufferfish right there. Engaging on Brightwing as deep as we can, but Saurian Hammer with a good positioning is going to be able to basically Sonos out. And now it's just a matter of us. We definitely need to fight this, but I don't want to. I want to drive as deep as I can right on Saurian Hammer, trying to do as much damage as I can. Pufferfish going out. We do bubble out. We're going to try to keep him in here, trying to body block. We do slime him, and that Pufferfish does a ton of damage, but we're really unable to do much else. Our Hammer coming back and pushing him, but a little too late as they do pick up enough seeds to get that next terror. At level 13, we're going to be picking up Wrath of Cod, increasing Pufferfish damage on slime targets. Basically, if we can land a good slime, that should be a good thing. Let's go ahead and try to engage here in Kerrigan. Oh, this is a bad spot. We're going to try to engage there on Kerrigan, try to do a little bit of damage, but we're going to completely block, shut down, and killed immediately. I was trying to delay the enemy team from doing anything else. Remember, we're Murky. We have died 1.25 times. That makes it 5 deaths so far with Murky. It's not the end of the world. A little more than I'd like normally, but we're okay. That's part of the character. As long as we're basically justifying those deaths with some plays. The problem here is that the enemy team has been really diligent about doing a lot of damage. Can we get in here and get a bunch of seeds? Yes, we can. Going to go ahead and drop the Pufferfish right there. Slowing Kerrigan down. She's going to have to walk right through it, and that's going to pick up the kill on her. So let me go ahead and bubble up, get on this side of Kael'thas, and basically body block him as I just auto-attack. Can we get the kill on him? Yes, we can. And now it's a matter of slowing down Chen, although he does pick up the kill there on our friendly ball and our friendly thrall. And now we're going to just basically do March of the Murlocs right here, see if we can get something going on. We're going to be able to slow down the enemy team, doing a lot of damage, forcing him to put a seed down, which is actually not the best. And you're going to take a ton of damage from that terror, but really unable to slow him down enough to justify this. They are jumping with Saurian Hammer. We need to keep him protected as he is our main source of damage at the moment. Basically, right now, I'm just sticking to Terror and casting Slime because that's going to slow him down significantly. And 20% slow the entire time is going to give us a little bit of an edge here. Although he is probably going to drop that seed anytime soon. We got to keep an eye on the Polymorph as it is coming back down very quickly. He does not cast it on me. Not a big deal. Let's go ahead and poke the seed right there. Auto track and see if we can kill that thing as fast as possible. That should be enough. And hopefully this added plus the siege damage from the fort and Saurian Hammer should be enough to get for us to pick up the kill. We're going to body block him as best as we can. He's going to try to boost out of there. We do not get him in time. And that is going to be enough just to pick up the kill. Our terror did die, not doing all much damage. But for now, we might as well just engage. We're going to slow down Kael'thas. He's going to get a lot of damage. Slowing down Kerrigan. Trying to get in front of her. I'm actually going to bubble so I can use my cooldown. We do pick up the kill on her as well. And now we need to push like nobody's business, because we need to kill this fort and try to get a keep. It looks like Chen doing the same thing on the bottom. Hopefully Malfurion can stop that nonsense. We are going to try to go in here and try to go as deep as we possibly can. I'm actually going to go here and try to just slime these guys, bubble out so I can eat a couple ammunition pieces before our dudes get here. And just do damage, man. Just got to push. The next time we're going to be picking up is going to be Slimy Pufferfish, allowing us to cast slime at the location of the Pufferfish. Makes that combo a little easier to land. Do break the gates. It looks like Val's going to do enough damage to pick up the kill. Brightwing, not a big deal. And now it's a matter of us to actually do a little bit more damage here. I'm actually going to cast March of the Murlocs right here to cover our escape as we do fall back. That's going to slow down the entire enemy team. And we should be fine as we do back out. Tell little Saurian Hammer to back up. He's not really doing that much damage, so he should just run away. For the time being, though, that was a really good push. Let's look at stats really quickly. We have 60,000 siege damage, 36,000 hero damage, and a lot of XP contributed. We're doing really well, and that little push helped us out a lot. I'm actually going to get to the bottom lane really quickly and push this as my teammates clear out the Mercs, because I want to have a little bit of map control here in the bottom lane. Let's go ahead and just do that. That should be enough to clear out the lane on its own. So our guys are going to be able to basically kill the rest of whatever's remaining. And we'll come up here and help these guys out really quickly, just to make sure we get some bruisers pushing on the bottom lane as well. We desperately want to push that fort. I think I'm actually stick with an encounter push. However, they are going a little aggressive here. I might as well have to go there and for the team fight, because I'd like to split push, but my team doesn't really have a front line. It's a little scary. Really good engagement there from Vala. Let's see if we can get the kill there on Sergeant Hammer. We can. And now I'm going to drop a Pufferfish at the location. It's going to do a little bit of damage on Kerrigan, slowing her down. But for the moment being, I'm going to go ahead and let them know that I'm heading to the bottom. Hopefully they don't engage in a team fight. They don't have Chen now, so that makes it a little bit more of an even fight, allowing me to counter push here, which is what I desperately want, because I desperately want these guys to kill. That Pufferfish is going to do an absurd amount of damage. It's going to clear the rest of the lane and help me kill the towers. And now we need to kill this fort while the enemy team is preoccupied in other nonsense. You might think getting seats a little more important. I might agree with you any other day, but for now we're still slightly behind map control. So I'm going to try to do my best to make sure we get even right now by killing this fort and that tower. And then with this strong mercenary push, we might even be able to get a keep unless the enemy team comes to defend. Remember, we're Murky, so if I die, it's not a big deal. And for the moment being, this push is going to put them on the back foot, or we get a keep. So they got to pick. Either they let my guys get seeds, or they get killed. And let's go ahead and bubble ourselves up. If we do a lot of damage, let's go ahead and slow Kerrigan. Just chase her to no end. Not a big deal. And then, as you can see, we also forced Brightwing to come back here. So now we can actually retreat casually and go get some seeds with our friendly team. Try to kill that big giant, while the enemy team is busy in the middle and the bottom lane trying to deal with the nonsense we just created over there. So far, I think that was a really solid play. Let's go ahead and tank this dude for Malfurion, as we can take a couple hits because we are Murky. Backing away just in time to make sure we don't get slammed. Now we're going to do enough damage. Then I'm going to let my teammates know, and I'm going to go defend that severe push on the top lane. Although there's a big engagement here, so let's go ahead and jump on Kerrigan. That's actually going to be way more damage than we wanted to. We do die, but we do pick up the kill on Kerrigan. And I come back to life where I wanted to go anyway. So it's okay. I'm just going to go ahead and drop a Pufferfish right there. That's going to do a lot of damage. Let's go ahead and slime all these dudes. The Pufferfish is going to clear out the lane, and it should be fine. I might as well jump on the tower. I am Murky. So I can let them know that I'm doing that. It might help a little bit with the siege damage. It looks like our friendly hammer jumped in it, actually, so it's quite alright. We're going to try to push. I'm going to go to the top lane now and get the last fort if I can. As the enemy team is probably too busy getting those seeds. They're probably going to get their own enough to get the Guardian Terror, but if we pick up the kill in the top fort, we're going to be somewhat even, and I guess redeem ourselves. It looks like Terry Hammer having the exact same thought as I did. He's going to come in here and try to push this lane, but if that's the case, let's go ahead and not do that. Maybe get a kill and kill. This would be beneficial. The next time we're going to be picking up at level 20, Never-Ending Murlocs is going to make our march to the Murlocs even better. So we're going to come in here. Really good engagement there from the enemy, the friendly thrall, picking up the kill on Kel'Thas. And now we might as well go push. The enemy team a little preoccupied with nonsense, so we're going to try to come in here and clear out the rest of this lane to make sure we continue pushing. We do catch him out of position right there. It looks like Chain is going to try to jump on me. I am distracting him, though, which is exactly what I want from the enemy terror, from the friendly terror, sorry. So we do pick up a little bit of a slack there. It looks like the terror gets the kill on the top fort. I want to try to go back and fight this terror. Remember, my egg is in the middle of nowhere. So it actually behooves me to try to stop this thing from killing anything else if we can. Let's go ahead and drop a Pufferfish right there. Do as much damage as we can. Look, it looks like he's running right through, which is actually really good. Because the seed got wasted up there, and now he's taking damage from the forts, which is amazing. Because now we're going to be able to pick up the kill and carry on absolutely no problem really quickly. I'll return to the top lane, make sure I continue pushing that, and then maybe get the counter push on the top going if we can for the friendly team. So they're going to be all too busy. They're up a one player because Kerrigan's dead, so I feel comfortable doing the split push. It looks like my egg did die. It's a little regrettable, so we got to be careful about our positioning here. We're just going to wait till my egg's back, then I'm going to put it somewhere really aggressive just so I don't have it, and then we'll see what happens. For the moment being, we're going to actually leave the egg right there because we're super ballsy. And then continue to push this lane. And then if it dies, I might die for real, you know. At least we played some we gambled a little bit, and I feel good about it. But if not, we'll go back to the base momentarily and make sure we get that. But this push is looking really strong so far. We're able to clear the camps really quickly. We're going to have a strong field presence on the top lane, which is exactly what we want. And so far, the egg not really in that terrible a spot. Normally, you know, when you die, you're forced to put your egg way back. At least there, I have a little bit of presence, map presence. And now I can leave this push be completely on its own as Chen comes in here. We do have a little bit of map control, and we can get a jump going on here. Looks like Vala doing a really good job engaging that Bright One. We're going to be able to slime on him, do a little bit of damage. We do pick up enough, and now let's go ahead and bubble as Kerrigan waste their combo. And then while they're here, let's go ahead and march to the Murlocs right on their faces to make sure they take a lot of damage. I'm going to continue to come in here and force them. Basically, I'm creating a barricade, trying to force them to fight us on this side as Hurricane Hammer does an absurd amount of damage. We did cut off the reinforcements we marched to the Murlocs, and now they're going to be able to back away. It looks like Malfurion is a little bit committed to this mercenary camp. We don't really want that. Remember, we're back alive because we are Murky. I forgot for a second. And we're going to continue to push. Continuing to push the top lane. We have several mercenaries. And we want to force another team fight if we can, because then we can get another pick, and that'd be huge. Let's go ahead and jump in here on Chen. He's going to be doing a little bit of damage to our mercenaries, not too much. But this combined effort of myself and Vala is actually doing so much damage that he has no chance. And we pick up the kill there, absolutely no problem. I'm actually going to go really deep on this. We do pick up the kill and the keep, and now it's a matter of me actually dropping a Pufferfish right on there, trying to kill this tower, and then letting this massive amount of minions just push on the core. Should be enough to pick up the kill there, actually. I would think. It looks like Hammer's going to try to siege up right there. We're going to wait for our cooldowns to come back. We're going to jump on him. No need. As our Hurricane Hammer did so much damage that he just completely took him out. And for the moment being, I'm just going to sit here and auto-attack the core. Do as much siege damage as I can. That Pufferfish is going to be blowing up the shield relatively fast. And as you can see, we're getting shielded so often by my Furion that we're completely fine. We're going to try to come back here. It looks like Kerrigan going really deep. Let's go ahead and bubble for a second. We cannot take any more damage, but she does take so much damage, gets taken down. And now that Phoenix is actually going to kill us. But the Pufferfish should explode there, although Kael'thas doing a really good job of denying that kill. So for the moment being, I might as well go get some seeds. It looks like the friendly team is going to retreat. So we do have 53% damage on the core. We could go ahead and try to push with the kid, but why not? Just press our advantage, get some seeds, get another Terra, and then push with that for the win. It looks like Thrall should be able to get the last little camp, so I'm going to go ahead and engage on here immediately. Our egg in a really good spot right now. Not on purpose, but in a really good spot. Because if the enemy team comes here, we're going to be fine. Just grabbing a little bit of an advantage. We can go really deep and get, if we die, it's not a big deal. So we're basically forcing them to trade their deaths with ours, and ours don't really count anything because we, come back to life in 3 seconds as long as that egg is up. We're going to be able to grab enough seats to now get a really big Garden Terror pushing every which way. We're going to try to go to the bottom lane for the moment being with the friendly team. It looks like Thrall wants to grab the Terror. I'm not opposed to that. We do have March of the Murlocs up. So basically, it's just a matter of pushing that bottom lane, get those Mercs going, and then try and come from behind and drop March on the Murlocs. And the spot where the enemy team is going to have to be forced to sort of contest, and that would be really good. It looks like we do have Kerrigan, though. Let's go ahead and bubble out. She tries to chase. Don't really want to fight her one-on-one. Don't really want to waste my cooldowns one-on-one. What I want to do is I actually want to go jump really deep on this guy. We're going to slam him, slowing him down slightly, but not really enough. And now that we're in a good spot, let's go ahead and drop March of the Murlocs right on the core. That's actually going to do quite a lot of damage, dropping out another Pufferfish. And I'm just going to jump in here and get the kill. 166,000 siege damage, 48,000 hero. We did not jump in the Terror once. A lot of XP contributed. 21-2, Murky, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you enjoyed the video. My name is Al. By the way, the build will be in the description down below. I know some of you guys have been asking what I build and what not. And normally I just, I say it as I pick up the talents, but I know oftentimes if you want to remake the builds, it gets a little bit dicey. So from now on, you'll see the actual talent list in the description down below. For this video, let's just do it really quickly. At level 1, we picked up Block. At level 4, we picked up Living the Dream. Level 7, Compressed Air. Level 10, March of the Murlocs. Level 13, Wrath of Cod. Level 16, Slimy Pufferfish. And level 20, Never Ending Murlocs. Once again, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for all the support, and I will see you all next time.